I'll be honest with you, it's a real honour to meet this lady. Will you please welcome the one and only Nana Mouskouri? Come along. There you go. Sit there in the end. Oh, yes. How are you? It's lovely to meet you. It really is.
Thank you very, very much. I was looking forward, really, to come.
I've been reading your book, and it's wonderful. I mean, it's like a who's who of show business, and the movies, and everybody.
Yeah, because I was so lucky to live so many years and so happy on stage and meet so many people, but also all those people who helped me to be where I was. You know, it was not only the actors and the musicians, and my life was really like a long song. I mean, 5 decades is, I touch wood like a good brick. But it's wonderful, yes.
What out of all your songs, which song gets the biggest reaction with the fans when you sing it?
I think they followed me, of course, all the way through, and they loved. But the first song that I ever loved, it was the White Rose of Athens.
My mother's favourite song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you know your mother, your father, your grandfather, and I'm very happy when the young people today they say, "Oh, I grew up with your music and my parents." Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Your parents played, and the only thing is wonderful. I hope you didn't have bad nightmares.
No.
They're good.
Nana, I used to wake up on a Saturday morning to you with my mother with the dance set on full belts, the White Rose of Athens, and her singing along. It was my mother singing along. I used to object.
But it's reverse for my children. They never listened. We used to sing at home children's songs, but they wouldn't listen to my music at all because they live with it. The only time my daughter came, I remember from school, it was in the mid-'80s, when she came back, she said, you know, I saw my friends dancing with Only Love, slow, you know. So that was the first time that I had a compliment from my daughter. If not, they never.
Where are you appearing in the UK?
Well, of course, we start in Cardiff on the 25th, and then we are Gateshead, that I've never been before, but I know Newcastle. Yeah. Then we do the Royal Albert Hall. That it was, for me, it's one of the marvels of the world, and I played 40 years ago. No, 39 years ago, the first time I played.
Was that your first appearance in the UK?
Yes,
the Albert Hall?
In the Albert Hall.
Yeah. So you've got very fond memories of the Albert Hall.
Wonderful. And many times I play after, of course. Now it's been a long time that I did. And then we play also Birmingham and Manchester and Glasgow. Yeah. So that's it. We don't play a lot, but it's just very nice. We cover all the areas.
Now, you don't look like a rebel. Doesn't Nana look like a rebel?
And then we ask you.
No, she is. No, wait, I'll tell you that she was kicked out of the Athens Music Academy, weren't you? She was.
Yeah. Well, I've always been a very wise girl, this is what you say. Yeah. But I think that was one of the only times that I was a rebel. But I was kicked out. I wanted to sing, and I was very lucky because the professor really guided me very well. I was very well trained. But I really wanted to sing everything I could. It was very important for me to go to other styles, other cultures, and this was not really what he wanted. He said, you will spoil your voice. I thought I didn't. In fact, I did, because many times I had problems afterwards with my vocal cords, because they had also a problem. But anyway, the day he told me, this is it, either you stay completely, and then if not, you go, I said, I cannot stay completely. And I didn't believe that he would send me away, but he did. Once, I remember I was in a nightclub singing, and Maria Callas used to come and ask me to sing some of the old songs, of the Greek songs. So and one day she asked me, why you are here? What do you do? So I explained her that I did studies because she liked the way I was singing. And I said I was kicked away from the conservatory, and then because I like to sing this music, I like everything I want. And then she told me something that I've never forgotten in my life. She said, you must remember, it doesn't matter what you do, it's how you do it and why you do it.
Yes. You had a great friendship with Marlene, didn't you?
Absolutely. And you know, I used to see her because my father was a projectionist in the cinema, open-air cinema in Greece, a little cinema. And I used to see all those films, you know, the After War, Marlene Dietrich, The Blue Angel, and other artists, of course, like Over the Rainbow, it was Judy Garland. Yeah. But so I grew up watching and admiring big stars from Hollywood, and once it was in the 70s, all of a sudden I was on tour in the UK, and our promoter who was there, Robert Patterson at the time, with Andrew Miller also, they had a tour and we were following each other. So she was on, and I said, I must meet her, I love her so much. But we finished the tour, and the only thing that happened was when I was before her in the theater, I would leave her a message and my flowers, and when she was before me, then she would leave the flowers and a message. Until one day, it was, I think, 3 years later, she did her last concert in Paris, at Pierre Cardin Theatre. And I went to see her. And I think she wanted so much to meet me, like I wanted to meet her, really, that when after this concert, which was a marvelous, unforgettable concert, after the concert I went backstage to see her, and there were a lot of artists there. It was a big event, so there was Catherine Deneuve, but there was also Serge Gabor came specially from America with one of her husbands at the time. And
I love that, one of her husbands.
Yes, because she used to change houses very often. Yeah. And all of a sudden, the door opened from her dressing room, and her assistant says, Miss Dietrich is going to come out, and the door opened. It was like a dream for me, you know, so elegant, so beautiful, so magnificent. Come out, like he was coming out of the stage, and she looked at me and she came straight to me, took me in her arms and kissed each other. I was crying, oh, Madame, I was saying, Madame, what? So she was crying too. She called me Rossignol. Rossignol is a nightingale. That was so sweet. So, and then all of crying together, we hear Serge Gabor screaming. He says, oh, darlings, stop crying, my lashes are falling. You know? My eyelashes, your eyelashes are falling.
Nana, listen, good luck with the tour. Best of luck. And best of luck with the book. I can recommend this for a great read. It's just about everybody who's ever been in show business is in this book.
It is, not everybody of my time, of course, but what it is important is also to see that you can come from nowhere, from the war, having troubles. If you believe in life, there's always someone who can help you, and it's good to be able to work hard to achieve, really.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. It really is.
Thank you.